For using the dynamic routing tool, we need to configure the files in config tools derouting. The first file is db.inc.php, which contains database connection parameters. Here we have the database host, which is the local host. The port, we are going to leave this field empty. The connection user is root, and for the root user we have no password in this case. And the database name is opensips. The second file is local.inc.php, and it contains several parameters. First of the parameters is results per page, which is here set to 10, and this refers to the number of results showed on a page. Then we have the gateway type, which is set to 1 by default, and we have a group ID method, which is set by default to static, but it can also be set to dynamic, so the data will be retrieved from the table. And there is another parameter, default domain, which can be set to any domain you want to. In this case we are going to write here opensips.net, and 4 other parameters referring to the tables, the gateways table, the groups table, the rules, and the gateway lists. And the last one is talk to this as SOC ID, which must point to the type of machines, which are opensips servers. Let's save this file also and go to the browser. Here you can see that the dynamic routing tool has 5 tabs. The first one is gateways, and this is used for operating on gateways table in the database. The gateways lists, which is used for operating in the gateways lists tables. The rules, which are used for defining or deleting routing rules, and another one for the routing groups. You have noticed that all of these tabs allow operations on the database, like searching, adding, deleting, and showing the whole content of the database. The last tab is the setting, and we established this parameter in the local.inc.php, and it was the group ID method, which was set to static. This meant that the data here is taken from a file and not from the database. If the parameter would have been set to dynamic, this data here would have been taken from the database.